great father, great mother, we are coming home.
Do not allow the artificial intelligence to draw you fully into its world. Work with real people in real time.
Oh, Trav, that's... Okay, you're making us a little uncomfortable.
Yoga babada babadu.
It's a little kind of like, is that okay?
Yoga babada babadu.
And then, so it's like lightning talk.
Lightning talk.
Hi, I'm Trav. The Transrational Blues is an unsingable song that heals the epigenetic trauma, the generational curses, that inherited karma.
You realize, don't you, that just turning on the lights in our culture makes you an accomplice?
We've been hunting for a long while. We've been gathering too. We've been hunting for a long while. Oh, we learned to sing blues. That born into sin thing that we have to work with. Oh my gosh, it's a building filled to the top with music. Yeah! Traveling Trav's Traveling String Camp. Hey guys, we got invited to play at the ENMU Jazz Festival. Whenever I visit ENMU, I always like to stop by the Runnels Gallery, and this time I got to see Brian Hahn. Brian is the art collection curator at ENMU, and he's just one of the friendly faces of Portales and ENMU in my heart. Thanks, Brian, for your hospitality. And also, I got to connect with Gabby, one of his students, who showed me her work. Thanks, Gabby.
Lightning talk.
Lightning talk. So this piece is made out of plaster hands, and it says "I love you" in sign language. It originally started as a painting, but it was with balloon hands. But I thought it would be like better to do it as like a bouquet, because like what better way to say I love you than with a bouquet of flowers. So then I kind of wanted to create kind of this like creepy, like hand sculpture saying "I love you" with my hands. You know what I mean? So it's like actions speak louder than words, but it's also their actions are speaking words. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Well, it's kind of delighting me right now. You use the word creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a little kind of like, is that
Yeah.
okay? And then you're like, and
Yeah.
then so it's like this kind of, the mixture of the creepy. Am I getting it a
Yeah,
little bit?
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt it.
I like doing like creepy and unsettling type works. It's just my nature.
I
just
see.
I just come across it. Like sometimes I don't realize that it's creepy.
Yeah, me
until
too.
it's
I'm
done,
kind of
and
like
then,
that too. My
yeah.
stuff is like, I realize it's like my best stuff.
Yeah.
Is people are like, oh, Trav, that's okay. You're making us a little uncomfortable. Yeah. And what's your name?
Gabby.
Gabby. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
You can find Gabby's work here at Yoga Babada Babadu. Thanks. It was a delight to see your work, Gabby.
Music education. Pulse and pentatonic.
You can see there's a quiet little pool right there behind that big rock. And I stood there behind that big rock and watched the waters just coming right toward me, and I could...
You're starting to get your feathers on your...
I left Steve and Carla's company in Albuquerque. We made some good music. I moved toward the Abiquiu Reservoir and the beautiful land that was in that area. And I made my way after that toward Portales for this engagement that I had scheduled that Richard Schwartz had invited me to play at the ENMU Jazz Festival. I was incredibly nervous to do that. I prayed and I prayed. I was like, Lord, just let me be of help and of service and I was grateful for the time that I had with everybody, and it nourished me, and I felt also like I was sharing my deepest love and some deep-ish teachings sometimes with others. Thank you, everyone.
You realize, don't you, that just turning on the lights in our culture makes you an accomplice, right? And the reason I mention this is because it's helpful, it's graceful. Once you know of your own hypocrisy, then we have a lot more grace for others. When I get my feet back on the earth and when I spend some real time out here, if it is true that it's a roots up revolution, that the true power can only rise from within, then it would make sense that we would reconnect with the Mother Earth, the one we have disrespected, that same, disrespect we have shown for the other, the people that we somehow can lower to a level below us, that we might just try to destroy their whole culture. I can be here today, out here. That's it's a form of salvation for me and for everyone, for all of you who have supported in any way, and even those who haven't supported. A lot of times the people who ask me the toughest questions or reject my work, are those silences are some of the most profound work I've ever done in my life. So may the Lord bless you and keep you, cause his face to shine upon you, be gracious to you, and give you peace. Great Father, great Mother, we are coming home.